Hey guys, what's up? Good evening. Welcome back to another live stream. Hello, folks. I am supposedly already streaming, I think. There you go, yeah. That's me. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, everything is okay with my audio. How are you guys doing today? Good? Hello, folks. Made $409 on Tesla and $500 on Nvda today. Good job, bro. The trading trucker. Are you actually a truck driver? Do you take trades while you're driving your truck? Awesome. Dieters, critters, hey, hey. Awesome. Jacob, what's up, bro? What's up? So I have my buddy Jacob Carrillo over here. We are in touch every single day throughout the trading sessions. Okay, please drop a comment down below, guys, and let me know what stocks you guys want me to go over. In the meantime, I will be making a summary of what happened today. What a rally, guys. Jesus, I have 2 accounts. Awesome. I'm a female, and yes, I am. Oh, my bad. My bad. So, awesome. Awesome. Yeah. I was kind of a truck driver many, many years ago. Yeah, I used to sell medium and heavy duty trucks. So I know a lot about trucks. Yeah, I used to work for International here in Charlotte. I live in Charlotte in North Carolina. So I feel a deep respect for truck drivers. A lot. So, yeah, awesome. My sister, the trading trucker. Awesome. Okay, I already have some requests over here. Taiwan Semiconductor, Walmart, Eli Lilly, Target. Awesome. Walmart pulled back today, guys. Yeah. It was kind of, let's say, it was something that we could have expected. Because today we had a super risk-on day in the markets. Yeah. And Walmart is a stock that trades inside the consumer staples sector, and it got hit. Yeah, the markets were basically chasing risk-on stocks. But I will be talking about that in just a sec. Okay, so what happened today? With the major indices, the Russell 2000 went up 2.10%. The Nasdaq went up 2.51%. The Dow Jones had a record close, if I remember correctly, going up 522 points, up 1.26%. And the S&P 500 went up today 1.70%. And the S&P 500 had a record close. So what a day, guys. Ultra green across the board. And if we take a look at the sectors of the markets, take a look, guys. So most of you guys are not familiar with the sectors that trade inside the S&P 500. We have 11 sectors trading inside the S&P 500. Most of you guys are familiar with the tech sector, which was, by the way, the best performing sector today, going up almost 3%. What a day for technology, guys. Consumer discretionary, Amazon, Tessie. This was the second best performing sector, going up 2.28%, and industrials went up 1.72%. Take a look at what I just told you guys about, guys. Or take a look at what I was telling you. So we only had 3 sectors going down today. It was a very broad-based rally. Okay, take a look. Real estate. This sector went down today 0.25%. And you might ask, like, Alvaro, why did the real estate sector go down today? That doesn't make any sense. The Fed is cutting rates. So now, the housing market is going to become more affordable and stuff like that. But what happened in this case? This sector is super sensitive relative to yields. And today we had the 10-year Treasury yield going up. So this was some sort of inverse mechanical reaction to the fact that the 10-year Treasury yield went up today, TNX. Okay, but take a look. Consumer staples, down 0.57%. This is a very, very defensive sector. So when the markets are starting to feel concerned about a recession, and when the markets are freaking out because something wrong is going to happen in the economy and stuff like that, let's say that the consumer staple sector acts like some sort of let's say safe place in which the capital can hide. Let's just put it that way momentarily, right? And take a look at the worst performing sector today, guys. Utilities. This is a super defensive sector. Utilities went down today 0.59%. So we had a super risk on today kind of tape. Let's just put it that way. And now the big question is this risk on sentiment going to last longer? So in regard to that question, you need to keep in mind that tomorrow we have quadruple witching. So do you guys know what is quadruple witching? Well, I have a lot of requests. Yeah, I am going to be going over those stocks in a few minutes. But first, this is important, guys. Yes, Dieter's Creator says. There you go. So, quadruple witching is a day that occurs 4 times a year. So tomorrow we are going to have almost $4 trillion worth of options expiring on the same day. A lot of options, guys. Of futures, of indices, of individual stocks, ETFs, and so forth. So tomorrow we can make a case that it is possible. It isn't a certainty, let's just put it that way, but it's possible that tomorrow volatility could be picking up. So that is something that you need to keep in mind, okay? And tomorrow, if I remember correctly, and I think that I read something about it today, we are going to have the largest amount of options expiring on the same day ever. Unbelievable. Can you guys, I cannot even wrap my head around that figure, guys. $4 trillion worth of options expiring on the same day. It's crazy. The stock market has become a casino. It is a casino. Period. Full stop. This is a casino. So, if we take a look at a 4-hour chart of the SPY, take a look at this, guys. The SPY closed today at a brand new record high, $570.98. Take a look at this technical chart. The trend is our friend, guys. This technical chart is suggesting that we have higher prices coming up for the SPY. Can we see some sort of pullback over here? Yeah, it could happen. We have a lot of accumulated gains, let's just put it that way, as of now on the SPY. What about a retest of this former level of breakout near the 5-day moving average at $565? Can we see a little retracement here down to the 5-day moving average that, by the way, happens to be upward sloping? So that would increase the likelihood for that 5-day moving average to be able to act as a support. So can we see, in a few words, can we see a retest of $565? Yes. Would that be bearish? No, of course not. This chart looks ultra bullish. And what happens in uptrends when we see pullbacks? In most cases, guys, and when we are in front of an uptrend, pullbacks tend to be bought up. That's why we don't short uptrends, because the likelihood of success of shorting uptrends is very low. So what would be a potential case over here in the case of the SPY in order to get some puts? Maybe if, say, the SPY pulls back and breaks to the downside, this former level of breakout. This is a former breakout area for the SPY at $565. That as of now is coinciding with a 5-day moving average. So it could act as support, which would be super bullish, overly bullish, we can say. But if this 5-day moving average is broken to the downside, $565, then this could be signaling that in minor time frames, the sellers are starting to show up in this technical chart. But as of now, the trend is our friend, and the trend is suggesting that we have higher prices coming up for the SPY. So that's your SPY technical analysis, guys. The chart looks extremely bullish, so we don't need to invest a lot of time on this technical chart of the SPY. Okay, let's go over some stonks over here. Wait till SPY drops / pullback and buy put. No. I'm saying that I wouldn't be grabbing puts here unless an important level of support is broken to the downside. Okay? Some people, and I would say that some market participants, love to guess stops. And that's a wrong strategy, guys. If you guys short uptrends and if you guys try to guess stops on whatever it is, guys, the SPY, the Qs, individual stocks or whatever, you guys get the point, right? If you try to guess stops, you are going to be run 9 out of 10 times. Sure, you're gonna be able to nail some tops. You're going to be right eventually, but that is a wrong strategy. This chart looks bullish. This technical chart of the SPY is sending us a very clear message. The buyers are in control of this technical chart, so there is zero reason in order, but I mean zero reason, guys, in order to short this tape. We need to, if we want to short the SPY, we need to see some signs or signals of sellers gaining strength inside the SPY, such as breaking this former breakout level area at $564. 500, I mean, we can round it up. I have over here $564.50, $565. Okay, so the 5-day moving average is broken to the downside. At the same time, this previous level or this previous breakout area or level is broken to the downside. I might be thinking about grabbing puts over here. Other than that, the chart looks bullish, and this chart is suggesting that we have higher prices coming up for the SPY. Okay, Apple. What do we have here in the case of Apple? It went up today 3.71%, and it closed the trading session at $228.87. I think, and please correct me, guys, if I am wrong, that the iPhone 16 is going to be rolled out tomorrow. Is that the case? I think that's the case. So we'll see. I mean, take a look at this technical chart, guys. Super bullish above all the moving averages. D200, D100, the 50. These three moving averages, 200, 100, and the 50-day moving average are upward sloping. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so we'll see. I mean, maybe we could see some sort of buy the rumor, sell the news. So maybe we have some sort of front running of the fact that the iPhone 16 is going to be rolled out tomorrow. And maybe tomorrow we see a sell the news type of reaction in the markets. That could happen. Yeah, why not? So maybe a pullback in the case of Apple is in the cards. That could happen. But aside from the fact that maybe we could see some sort of buy the rumor, sell the news here, the chart looks super bullish, guys. If Apple can consolidate above this previous level of resistance at $228, we have higher prices coming up for Apple more likely than not, guys. The next important gap to the upside could be $232. This is a previous level of resistance back from August 29th. Say that we can take this trade the way that I am suggesting over here, guys. From $228 up to $232, this could represent a 2% profit trade. This level is going to be very important tomorrow, guys. 228. Say that Apple opens the trading session above 228, and this previous level of resistance that now could be acting as a new support is broken to the downside. Maybe that could be suggesting that a buy the rumor, sell the news situation could be about to unfold. So maybe Apple could retrace, could pull back down to the 20-day moving average near $223. Yeah, that could be the case. The chart looks bullish. So The chart is suggesting that we have higher prices coming up for Apple, more likely than not. Let me take a look at the market structure of Apple. What do we see? AAPL. What do we see over here? Let's see. While I take a sip of coffee here. Sorry, guys. So this is a market structure chart. What information do we see here, guys? On top of this chart, you guys can see the demand, buyers. And at the bottom, you guys can see the supply, sellers. So the demand is represented by this blue shaded region that I am pointing out with my mouse. Take a look. It is going up. And take a look at the supply, the purple, I would say, shaded region that I am pointing out with my mouse. What do you guys see over here? The demand is going up and the supply is going down. So fewer sellers than buyers in minor time frames. So we can reconcile this market structure chart with the technical chart of Apple. Why? Well, because Apple is trading above all the moving averages. And the 5-day moving average, this white line that I am pointing out with my mouse, is starting to rise. So Apple is under the control of buyers in both minor and major time frames. So any process of consolidation, guys, above $228 is suggesting more upside for Apple. And if I pull up here some anchor VWAPs, some AVWAPs, anchored volume weighted average price lines, take a look. No, this is not the chart. No, my bad. Apple, there you go. Okay. Take a look, guys. We, for the most part, in general terms, we don't have any buyers trapped above the current level of Apple. Take a look at this anchor VWAP that I am pointing out with my mouse. This is an AVWAP that comes from the all-time highs of Apple, which was hit back on July 15th at $237. So the average market participant that started a position on Apple when this stock hit $237 as of now has an average price of $220. They are making money here. They are super happy. So we didn't have any important levels of overhead supply above the current price of Apple. So that confirms my idea that any process of consolidation of Apple above 228 is suggesting that we have higher prices coming up for the largest stock of the world. More likely than not. We can say that. Yeah. I have a paid version of TradingView and I was unable to find it. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to, in the case of TradingView, I think that you don't have daily SMAs available. So you need to use SMAs on a daily chart. If you guys use SMAs, a simple moving average, on a daily chart, you are going to get the same levels that my daily moving averages signal. Okay? Yeah, that's what you need to use. SMA on a daily chart. That's it. Okay? In the case, I use Thinkorswim, guys. And over here, I have daily moving averages. And the moving averages that I am using are the 20, the 5, the 50, the 100, and the 200. I'll check it out. Yeah, that's it, bro. So pull up a simple moving average and use it on the daily chart. That's it. The advantage that I have here is that since I am using daily moving averages, the levels that my moving averages signal do not change with the time frame that I am using. 25, 50, and 200, correct. And the most important moving average that I am a short-term trader, guys. I am taking day trades and swing trades or maybe overnight trades. So I would say that the most important moving average, in my opinion, if we are talking about taking short-term trades, is the 5-day moving average. This one, the white line. Okay? If the price of any given stock is above the 5-day moving average, I can make a case that buyers are in control of that stock in minor time frames. And the opposite. If a stock is below a 5-day moving average, I am more likely to short that stock rather than going long. Okay. All right. What other request do we have over here? Let's see. Walmart. I like that one. Let's pull up Walmart here. Let's pull up this technical chart. So take a look, guys. Walmart went down today 1.25%, and it closed the trading session at $78. This is a very good looking chart in major time frames above a rising 200, 150, and 20-day moving average. So a very good looking chart. However, and circling back to what I just told you guys about the 5-day moving average, take a look. The bulls were enabled to hold today as support precisely the 5DMA, 5-day moving average. So this is signaling some sort of weakness in the case of Walmart in minor time frames. That could be suggesting that we have more downside coming for Walmart. So take a look, but also take a look at how the bulls were able to hold today as support this pink line, the 20-day moving average, 20 DMA. So this is an easy one, guys. Let me draw a line here and take a look at how this 20 DMA is coinciding with a former level of resistance for Walmart back from early September. So if Walmart, say that opens the trading session tomorrow slightly above the 20 DMA, so slightly above $77.60, say, and if this moving average or if this level is broken to the downside, with Walmart already trading below the 5-day moving average, I would be grabbing puts of Walmart here. And by the way, keep also in mind, guys, so Walmart is a stock that is considered a defensive stock. And the markets, as of now, this could change because the narrative of the markets could change very rapidly. But the markets, as of now, are thinking about a soft landing, are thinking that Powell is a genius. The markets are thinking about a perfect scenario for the economy. So as of now, there is no, I would say, there is no like a very important temptation, a very important, I don't know, motivation in order to park my money on Walmart, which is a defensive stock that on top of that is trading near all-time highs. So what happened today in the case of Walmart? In my opinion, we saw profit taking and the money that, helped Walmart in order to reach or hit a brand new all-time highs at $81. Three trading sessions ago went into other stocks. I don't know. You name it. Nvda, I don't know. Micron, Dell Technologies, Supermicro, I don't know, whatever. So I think that this was a classic profit-taking process over here because the markets are pretty much thinking about a Goldilocks scenario. The markets are discounting a soft landing and that everything is going to be okay and that Powell is a genius and that we have a soft landing coming and stuff like that. So there is no reason in order to invest or there is no reason to park money on Walmart as of now. So I think that this is a candidate for more downside. And I would be expecting, or in my case, in order to short Walmart, I would be waiting for this. I would be waiting, obviously, for technical confirmation, such as the 20 DMA being broken to the downside. So keep an eye on this level, guys, $77.60-ish. This level is broken to the downside. I think that Walmart could be a short, at least short term. Down to where, you may ask? Well, over here we have a previous level of resistance at $74. This is a previous level of resistance back from August 15th. Or why not? Maybe the 50-day moving average, 50 DMA. This green line that I am pointing out with my mouse. Take a look at how this green line is upward sloping. So it would if it is tested while still upward sloping, I would say that the likelihood for the bulls of Walmart to find support at that 50-day moving average near $73 would be very high. Okay, but in minor time frames, Walmart is kind of guilty until proven innocent because today the bulls weren't able to hold the 5-day moving average as support. So let me take a look at the market structure of Walmart. What do we see over here? Let's see. WMT. Walnut stars. Okay. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Yeah, the market structure looks good still. And despite the fact that the 5 DMA was broken today to the downside, so the demand is rising and the supply is starting to rise little by little. So this could be a bit concerning. So there is another trade in the case of Walmart, maybe to the upside, guys. If the bulls can recapture the 5 DMA, $79.40, since the demand is rising, maybe we could be going long Walmart here, guys. So above $79.40, I would be going long, and below $77.40, this could be a short. And there's no need to pull up here anchor VWAPs, guys, because Walmart is trading pretty much at all-time highs. But let me do it. Let me do it regardless, guys, to see what information do we see here. Let's see Walmart. Let me display, guys, an anchor VWAP from the most recent all-time highs. Let me see. Yeah, take a look, guys. $79. So the average participant that started a position on Walmart a few days ago when this stock hit $81, as of now, has an average price of $79. And I think that $79 pretty much is coinciding with the 5-day moving average. So this is the only tiny, I would say, level of overhead supply above the current price of Walmart that we can identify here. So again, above 75 bullish, breaking $77.50 to the downside, bearish. And I think that this could be a potential short opportunity. There you go. Taiwan Semiconductor, TSM. Alrighty, what do we have here, guys? It went up today 5.34% and it closed the trading session at $176.22. It is a very good looking short above all the moving averages. The bulls pretty much made a brand new higher high here on the 4-hour short. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this short. And we can identify here, guys, a previous level of resistance for Taiwan back from, take a look, this is a previous level of resistance back from mid-August that could be potentially acting now as a new support. So maybe a process of consolidation of Taiwan, guys, above $176.50-ish could be signaling more upside for the stock of TSM. Up to where, you may ask? What about $182? This is a previous support that acted as such on 2 occasions back in early July. If we were able to take this trade the way that I am describing it over here, from 176 up to 182, this could represent a 3% profit trade. So very bullish price action for TSM above 176. And take a look, guys, above all the moving averages. Yeah, above the 5-day moving average, the 20, the 50, the 100. This is a very good looking chart. And if the markets keep having this risk-on mode, this is a candidate to keep going higher. Very good day, very solid day for Taiwan, guys. Going up today, 5.34%. Let me take a look at the market structure of Taiwan. You see if the market structure confirms the good momentum of TSM. And take a look, guys, at this market structure. Again, on top of this chart, you guys can see the demand. And at the bottom, you guys can see the supply. Demand buyers, supply sellers. Take a look at this, guys. The demand is through the roof. Through the roof. And the supply is kind of flat. Very good looking market structure, guys. So above 176-ish, I would be going long Taiwan, guys. No problem. Let me take a look at an anchor VWAP from the all-time highs of Taiwan to see if we maybe have an important level of overhead supply above the current price of Taiwan. No, nothing, guys. Take a look. This blue line that I am pointing out with my mouse happens to be an anchored volume weighted average price line that comes from the all-time highs of Taiwan. $193. This level was hit back on July 11th. So those market participants that pretty much started positions at the highest price that Taiwan has ever hit. So those market participants as of now has an average price of $166. There are no important levels of overhead supply or important levels of overhead resistance above the current price of Taiwan semiconductor. Above 176, I think that this stock has an appointment with higher prices. What happens, you may ask, if 176 is broken to the downside? Keep an eye on the 5-day moving average, guys. 170. It could be acting as support. It could be acting. Obviously, I am always speaking in potential terms. I never speak in absolute terms. And you shouldn't speak in absolute terms either. Never. Okay? Whenever you see, guys, this is an advice, okay, that I am about to tell you. And maybe this is a rule that we should have in our Discord, guys. So no market participant should ever talk in absolute terms. Whenever you see, guys, anyone in our Discord chat, whenever you see anyone in our Discord chat or anywhere else saying, "Oh, mark my words, TSM is going to hit $190 next week," or Nvda is going to all-time highs, mark my words, and Tesla is going to go on a tear tomorrow. That's an amateur, guys. That's an amateur. 1,000,000% guaranteed, guys. The first sign of something that is mature in this business is speaking in probabilities, let's just put it away. In hypothetical terms, whenever you see someone calling out a specific outcome, like if they had a crystal ball, that is a newbie. That is a person that is pretty much starting out in this business. And you guys should also think in terms of probabilities and never think in terms of certainties. This is what is going to happen. And if you guys take a look at the information that I post in my Discord channel, I always tell you guys, or I am always calling out potential levels of interest, potential levels of resistance, potential levels of support. But I never ever talk in absolute terms. That is an advice that I am giving you guys today, if you may receive it. I watched AMD rise $10 today. Can you talk about AMD? Sure, why not? Let me see. Advanced micro devices. It went up today 5.70%. The chips went on a tear today, guys. Yeah, semiconductor stocks went on an absolute tear today, and AMD wasn't the exception to the rule. So AMD went up today 5.70%, and it closed the trading session at $156.64. So take a look at what happened here, guys. Let me zoom in here. Take a look at this red line. And mind you, this red line was drawn before this stream. So before today. I didn't take a look at AMD today throughout the whole trading session. Take a look. So, and I think that I actually made a video about AMD on Tuesday. I said on that video on Tuesday, which is spoken in Spanish, but whatever, you guys know that most of my videos are spoken in Spanish, guys. I used to film videos in both languages, like a year and a half ago or 2 years ago, and I wasn't able to keep doing that, guys. It is simply too hard. You guys know that I live stream throughout the whole trading session for the people of my Patreon. By the way, my Patreon is spoken in Spanish, so please do not sign up for my Patreon. I am not pitching you guys my Patreon. So like 2 years ago, I was filming videos on a daily basis. Yeah, I was really making a big effort, guys. I was filming videos on a daily basis on both languages, or spoken on both languages. Spanish and English. I could no longer keep doing that, guys. It was impossible. The effort was, I wasn't able to to keep doing that, unfortunately, right? So on Tuesday, I filmed a video in Spanish, and I said on that video, guys, that $159 was going to be a very tough spot for the bulls. And take a look at what happened today, guys. So AMD tested this level, $159, and the bulls were rejected right away over there. And why? Well, take a look. This is a previous level of resistance back from mid-August. And if I remember correctly, guys, let me see. I think that we have an anchor VWAP somewhere around that level, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Take a look, guys. Take a look at this anchor VWAP, this anchored volume weighted average price line, this white line that I am pointing out with my mouse. This is a big level, guys. Big level for AMD. And why do I say that? Well, because this anchored volume weighted average price line comes from none other than the all-time highs of AMD, guys. AMD hit $226 back on March 8th. And take a look. We saw a test of this anchor VWAP. This was back on August the 20th. An unsuccessful test of this AVWAP. And the same thing pretty much happened today, guys. So we have a lot of buyers trapped right at this level, $160. So whenever AMD gets close to this level, those market participants that are trapped on AMD since pretty much March 8th end up closing their positions, breaking even. And on top of that, guys, take a look. And take a look. On top of that, guys, take a look at this red line that I am pointing out with my mouse. This is the 200 DMA, 200-day moving average. So we have I would say a brutal convergence over here of the 200-day moving average with a former level of resistance for AMD. And on top of that, right at $160, $160, $161, we have the anchor VWAP that comes from the all-time highs. What a big level for AMD, guys. The second, and you guys can mark my words, but because this is a personal decision. If AMD in regular market conditions happens to burst above $161, I am grabbing shares of AMD. This would be very bullish behavior. So above $161, very bullish. That would be very bullish for AMD. And since AMD failed today right at a very important level, what about a pullback here, guys? Let me see. Keep an eye on the 100 DMA, guys. 100-day moving average. This blue line that I am pointing out with my mouse. This 100 DMA happens to coincide with a previous level of resistance at which AMD failed on 2 occasions recently, right at $154. AMD could be finding support here and then bouncing back up and making another test of this nightmare for the bulls of AMD at $161. So those are the levels that I would be keeping an eye on in the case of AMD. Let's take a look at the market structure of advanced micro devices, AMD. What is going on over here? Let's see. And wow, a very good looking market structure, guys. Take a look. Maybe the time has come for AMD to finally burst above that nightmare that is represented as of now by the anchor VWAP that comes from all-time highs. Take a look at the demand through the roof. Take a look. The demand is rising very clearly and way above the level of the supply, which also happens to be rising. But if we have the demand rising at the same time relative to the level of the supply, the demand happens to be more important than the supply. So a rising demand that we can reconcile with this 4-hour chart. And why? Well, because the 5-day moving average happens to be upward sloping. So we have a lot of buyers as of now in the case of AMD in minor time frames, but the buyers that are trapped on AMD from a major time frame standpoint are giving the buyers in minor time frames a hard time. So it would be very bullish for AMD to burst above $161. And let's keep going. So what other stock do we have here? It was a very thoroughly analysis of AMD, wasn't it? Okay. Let me see. RZLV. Is that a Spanish stock? Is that a penny stock that Alpha Trader told you guys about? Let me see. RZLV. Yeah, this got to be an IPO, right? Yeah, this is an IPO. Let me see. Yeah, it is an IPO. So this stock started to trade not a long ago. No, it has been trading for a month, guys. When it comes to IPOs, I usually, for the most part, there have been some exceptions to the rule. I try to stay away from them, guys, because we don't have a lot of technical reference when it comes to IPOs. So I don't like trading IPOs, guys. I would stay away from this stock. And since I don't like trading IPOs, because they don't show you a lot of technical information, I don't really have much to say over here, really. Yeah, in the case of Resolve. But take a look. This is an AI related stock. So I'm gonna put it on my watch list. Let me see. RZLV. So thanks for the heads up here. RZLV AI. AI my hot guy. There you go. Thank you for the excellent breakdown on AMD. Awesome, bro. Perfect. I mean, Tonya, maybe you're a sister. Yeah, Tonya. Sister or bro, whatever it is. Not sure if I missed when you talked about Tesla. No, because I haven't. Right. I haven't talked about Tesla. I'm super tired here, guys. So if you see me going over any given stock twice, please let me know, because I'm super tired, guys. And yesterday I went to a concert here in Charlotte, and I got back home at around midnight. And today I had to wake up at around 5 a.m. So I'm super tired. But no, I don't think I went over to. I did Tesla? No. Sister. Awesome, Tonya. My sis, Tonya. Awesome. Okay. So, Tessie, it went on a tear today, guys. And we have been talking about this, guys. This is a direct beneficiary of what? Of rate cuts. It is. It's good news for Tesla. The valuation is still insane, but it is good news. Yeah, maybe the worst is behind for Tessie. You never know. So Tesla went up today 7.36%, and it closed the trading session at $243.92. It is a very good looking short, guys. A brand new higher high above all the moving averages. 5-day moving average upward sloping. If we pull up some anchor VWAPs here, guys, I think that Tesla is off to the races. Yeah, we don't have important levels of overhead supply above the current price of Tesla, but let me double check on that. Yeah, take a look, guys. This stock is off to the races, guys. I have a lot of anchor VWAPs here, guys. Just to set an example, take a look at this anchor VWAP. This blue line that I am pointing out with my mouse. So this happens to be an AVWAP that comes from the low that Tesla hit back in January of last year. And get this, guys. The market participants that started positions on Tesla back in January of 2023, as of now, they have an average price of $209. They're making money. They're super happy. Super happy. They love Elon. Tesla to the moon, bruh. And take a look at the anchor VWAP that comes from all-time highs of Tesla. These people were losing a lot of money, guys. They were losing a lot of money during a lot of time. And as of now, these guys have an average price of $226. So, what's the information that we have over here when you guys see all of these anchored volume weighted average price line? Pretty much no one that ever started a position on Tesla is losing money as of now. That is a bullish development. 100%. Why is it? Well, because we don't have important levels of overhead supply above the current price of Tesla. That is suggesting that we have higher prices coming up for Tesla more likely than not. So say that we see some sort of volatility tomorrow. We see a bit of volatility tomorrow or whatever. I don't know. We see profit taking in the case of Tesla. Why not? Take a look at $235. A previous breakout level, guys, for Tesla. Yeah, take a look. Previous resistance back from September 5th. That's a very important day for the world because that's my birthday, guys. September 5th. I was just kidding. Okay, that was a bad joke. So $235 happens to be a previous level of resistance for Tesla back from early September, and this is also a previous level of resistance back from July 29th, late July, say. So take a look at how Tesla failed on pretty much 4 occasions, guys, right at this level. And now the bulls were able to break out from that previous level of resistance. This is super bullish. So you saw Kern in Florida. Awesome. On Saturday, yeah, I saw Gojira and Kern. Amazing concert, bro. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah. Okay, so say that Tesla pulls back. This is a very, very, very previous level. This is a very important previous level of resistance for Tesla that could be acting as a new support. So a pullback of Tesla down to $235 could easily be a buy the dip opportunity. Tesla could be bouncing back up from $235. But since the momentum is, or let's say that since the technical chart looks so bullish, and since we don't have any important levels of overhead supply above the current price of Tesla, what happens if Tesla keeps going? Can that happen? Of course it can happen. Of course it can happen. So the next important level of overhead resistance for Tesla would be $255. Previous level of resistance back from, this is a previous level of resistance back from mid-July. So can Tesla fill this gap up to $255 right away? Of course it can. Can it pull back down to $235 and find support right at this level and bounce back up? Of course it can. So I would be a buyer of the dip at around $235. And watch out, guys, for Tesla. It could be hitting $255 right away. No problem. A very good looking technical chart. No doubt about it. With, on top of that, a rising 5-day moving average. Let me take a look at the market structure of Tesla. Let's see, what do we have here? Tesla, my Tesla. Let me see. Take a look at the market structure, guys. The demand through the roof and way above the level of the supply. And take a look at the level of the supply. It is going down. Wow, Tesla couldn't look more bullish, guys. So this market structure that I can reconcile with the fact that in the case of Tesla, we have an upward sloping 5-day moving average makes me believe that Tesla is very likely, I am not certain about it, I am talking about possibilities, not about certainties. I think that Tesla is very likely to find support at around $235 in case of a pullback. Target, sure. Let's go over TGT. Do you guys shop at Target? I love going to Target, guys. For real. Over Walmart, over, I don't know, Marshalls, over, I don't know, TJ Maxx. When you step in a Target, guys, you feel like if you were at an airport, right? You know, the shops look like super neat. I mean, at least here in Charlotte, right? Because I live in North Carolina, guys. I guess that the Targets in California maybe look different, right? Because people can steal stuff over there and get away with that and stuff like that. But well, that's a discussion for another occasion. Okay, Target went up today 1.88% and it closed the trading session at $156.49. Very good looking chart, guys. Keep an eye on Target, potentially consolidating above this previous level of resistance back from mid-July at 156 bucks. Any process of consolidation of target above 156 is implying or is suggesting that we have higher prices on deck for target. Very good looking chart, guys, above all the moving averages. The trend is your friend until further notice. The 5-day moving average is upward sloping and coinciding with the 20. There's nothing wrong with this chart. However, I am curious about some anchor VWAPs in the case of TGT. Let me see. TGT, what do we see here? Let's see. And yeah, take a look at this white anchored volume. Sorry, guys. This white anchored volume weighted average price line. This is an AVWAP, guys. An anchored VWAP that comes from all-time highs. Target hit $263 back in August of 2021. So the average market participant that started a position on target back in August of 2021 has an average price as of now of $163. What do you guys think these people are going to do whenever target hits $164? They are going to close their positions breaking even, more likely than not. Take a look, guys. Can I make this up? Take a look at this previous level of resistance at which target failed when it posted its last earnings report back on August 21st. $166. Take a look, guys. Can I be making this up? So Target exploded to the upside when their last earnings report was posted. And take a look at the spot at the level, guys, at which Target failed. Right at this anchor VWAP. So again, these market participants that have losing positions on target since forever ago, since, I don't know, August 21st, closed their positions, no questions asked. The second target hit $165, but not all of them were able to close their positions, breaking even. So we'll still have some buyers trapped at that level. So I would be selling the RIP at $165. Mm-hmm. But say that we start a position on target above $158 from $158 up to that anchor VWAP that I just showed you guys at around $166. We have a 6% profit trade. Nothing to sneeze at. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Renette Smith, the ladies love Target. Yeah. I am not a lady, but I like Target. I am, yeah, guilty as charged. I love Target. I love it. Yeah. I don't know. The chops smell well. The associates on Target are usually friendly. Unlike the associates on Walmart. I don't know. What's wrong with the associates on Walmart, guys? I just cannot believe it. The other day I went to a Walmart with my wife and I told her, I think that these guys are being paid bonuses when they mistreat the customers. I don't see any other reason. The cashiers? Oh my God. Good afternoon. They will not answer. So, I mean, yeah, going to Walmart, this is a tough one, guys. Unfortunately, I don't know why. They have such a poor culture when it comes to customer service that I don't know. Maybe that is something that, I mean, they don't care about it, I think. Overworked at Walmart under PD. Yeah, I mean, that could be a reason. Yeah. That could be a reason. Yeah. It is terrible. Yeah, speaking to a Walmart associate is terrible. Okay, so you guys are asking about Nvda. Sure. And believe it or not, guys, I still need to make a video today. We are 54 minutes in. Okay, that's fine. So Nvda went up today 4% and it closed the trading session at $117. Guys, I was telling you guys about 119 on Nvda, right? Take a look. So this is my Discord channel in our server. And take a look, guys. I was telling you about Nvda. Keep an eye on Nvda. I posted this at 10:20 a.m. above 119, both the Qs and the SPY can keep running. Then I think that I mentioned Nvda twice in my channel today, in my Discord channel today. Let me see. There you go. Here it is. So keep an eye on both. $571.70 in the SPY and Nvda 119. Yeah. I think that the reason why, because for the most part, guys, the gains that we saw in the SPY today, most of those gains were made overnight. Take a look. So the range that the SPY traded in today was a $4 range. That doesn't match a 1.71% green day for the SPY. You see? I think that the reason why the SPY couldn't go any higher was because of Nvda. Nvda has, this is a nightmare, guys, for Nvda, 119. And I was telling you guys about this level throughout the trading session today. Take a look. 119 bucks. This is a nightmare. Nvda consolidates above 119 bucks, and I was telling the guys of my Patreon today about this level as well. I am going long Nvda, guys, here, above 119 bucks. No doubt about it. That could be opening the door for a test of $125. More likely than not, I think. And on top of that, above 119 bucks, Nvda would be above all the moving averages, and I think that above 119 bucks, Nvda would be consolidating above the anchor VWAP that comes from all-time highs. And yes, that is the case. Take a look, guys. An anchor VWAP in the case of Nvda that comes from all-time highs is signaling as of now 118 bucks. Nvda consolidates above 119 bucks. This is off to the races, guys. No problem. Okay, let me take a look at the market structure of Nvda. Let's see, Nvda. Before I wrap it up, guys, I still have a lot of work to do today. So take a look at the market structure, guys. This is a very good looking market structure for Nvda, guys. The demand is through the roof and the supply is going down. So above 119 bucks, I would be going long Nvda. And in the case of, I don't know, in the case of a pullback, Nvda went up today almost 4%. What about profit taking here? Or what about the bulls failing once again at bursting above 119 bucks? Keep an eye on the 100 DMA, guys. 113 bucks. It acted as support yesterday. It could do it. It could act as support once again. Why not? At around $113.50, 114 bucks ish. There you go. Edwards. That's Edwards Life Sciences, right? EW, is it? Yeah. Edwards Life Sciences. It went down today 0.40%, closed the session at $67.26. Not a good looking short, below all the moving averages. And over here we have a convergence between the 20 DMA and the 5-day moving average at $68.40. Above that level, I don't know, the short could start to look a bit constructive. And below $68.40, I think this stock could be a short opportunity. It's not it isn't a good looking short. And on top of that, take a look at the slope, guys, of the 100 and the 50-day moving average. These two moving averages are downward sloping. They are putting downwards pressure over Edwards Life Sciences, EW. Not a good looking short. Below, and it closed the session today at 67 bucks. Yeah, below 68 bucks, guys. So below the 5 DMA, this is a short, in my opinion. Edwards Life Sciences. Let me see if the market structure confirms some potential short on EW. Let's see. And no, yeah, the market structure is signaling some sort of light at the end of the tunnel, because the demand is rising along with the supply, but the demand is starting to rise, guys. So, as I said, guys, over here we have some sort of some sort of convergence between the 20 and the 5-day moving average. So EW consolidates above $69. Maybe there's a trade here to the upside, maybe up to the 50-day moving average, which also happens to be a previous level of resistance at around $71 approximately. There you go. Guys, I really need to wrap it up. Yeah, I mean, we're already an hour in, and I still need to make a video. And if the video is longer than an hour, then I don't get many views. You guys know that once I stream exclusively for you guys, then I release this live stream on my YouTube channel for everyone. If the stream is longer than an hour, then I don't get many views. So I really have to wrap it up. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And thank you guys. Yeah, I really enjoy going live for you, for real. Filming videos on YouTube is super hard, but going live for you is I mean, it is fun. I'm gonna try to go live for you guys at least twice a week. Okay, so thank you very much, guys. And tomorrow we have quadruple witching. So I think that I am going to be very active on Discord, calling balls and strikes. So thank you very much. Okay, take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Go grab a beer. I will do the same, but later on today. Bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Bye.